My name is Pierre Medoit, and I am from this town called La Colline Bosse. And I was born in here until the middle school. And after my middle school, I went to Port-au-Prince for my high school. From high school, I went to the U.S. since 1979, and I've been living there ever since. Every year, every once in a while, as my mother and my father were still alive, I came here very often to visit them. And when we get to the story of this church, it happened that back in 1988, 1989, when Sir Cleone came on vacation with her children, and there's a brother at this church. His name is Brother Mascari. He has a fasting service that took place at his house every Wednesday. It happened that service took place under a tree, so they all got together under that tree and praying. So Sir Cleone went to that service. One day, a Wednesday, as she was there, it started raining in the middle of the service. And they have no other choice. The service dismissed itself because everybody run away because of the rain. When Sir Cleone went back to the States, then she called me and said, Brother Pierre, I called you, I need your help. So what is it you want from me? Because you're always joking anyway. What is it you want from me? I said, no, it's something, it's serious business. I said, what it is? Then she told me the story of the rain that happened at the service, how the service was dismissed because of the rain. And he said, well, we need to do something. How can we help them? And I said, well, so what do you have in mind? I called you so we can send them some money so they can build around the tree and cover it with that I don't even know how that they call that. So they can cover that, and that stop them from running away from the rain. But the way she said it, I started laughing. And she said, I'm talking serious business with you and now you're laughing. I said, well, what you told me, I never see it happen anywhere. I said, if you tell me we're going to build something for them and cover it properly so they can pray, then I would understand. But why you tell me you want to cover something under a tree? How going to build it under the tree? And this is when I said, well, you know what I mean. This is why I like to talk to you, because you always have the right thing in mind, but you know what I mean. This is how we start with this church. From that time, I said, okay, how are we going to do it? He said, okay, so we're going to give whatever we can. If I'm not mistaken, I think we started with $3,000 at that time. So we sent it over, and they build the first place where they can worship and pray with no problem, raining or not. So until then, it became a school. Because the children around have no school to go to, then they said, well, they have a house there. Why don't we start teaching there? So when they call us, I said, so let go. Then we start paying the teachers and helping as we can with the school. And it get bigger and bigger. We start bigger every time. It come to a point where it built, it's not too far from a ravine. Then they said, well, we cannot build on that ravine. The ditch is too close to it. Then we start thinking about other options. And this is how in 2003, around 2003, the sister of Cleone was in Haiti talking to her dad about land we need for a church. Because her dad owned all this land around this church here. And then her dad he did not know how to read, how to write, but he was a philosopher. And he said that he agreed to give a piece of land for the church. it wasn't that just so easy. It have some opposition to it. And he said, listen, this is my land. When I go, I want my name to stay. If I give the land for the church, my name will stay here forever. So this is how he gave the land, and then we start from scratch again to build this new church with the help of God. And as we grow, we start with 2 members, it become 3, it become 4, it become 6, we contribute, it become 7, we contributed among us whatever we can, and until that church is completed. Last year, we were here. The need for the school still exists. So therefore, we start building the school. We have a big foundation behind the church where we're gonna build for about maybe, we don't know how many kids we're gonna have there when the school is completed. It should be completed, but we are broke. We don't have money to complete it, but we know by the grace of God, it will get built. It will get built. We will have children there. We will have a school. We will have a running ground, and we know, because we start from so far away to get to this point. We cannot do it on our own. We got the divine help with God, the divine help of God that's helped us to get there. You know, it's not easy to work hard and just put your money just here to help people when your bills cannot even get paid. But we never worried about that. They said, well, we're gonna do this. After we're done, we'll take about the bill. And all the bills always end up get paid anyway. And this is how I know for sure we will finish with the school, and much more will happen here with the help of God. And I count on everyone else who are able and willing to help us to achieve our goals. And God will take a great pleasure on that. And His name will be glorified. And we will get paid at the end. We don't know how much we're going to get paid, but we are certain we will get paid. We will get paid because He said, I'm a good Lord. I never let my children go hungry. If you help your brother, definitely I will help you. So I am sure God will provide, and we will get everything that we like to happen in this town called La Colline Bosse. And thank you for being here, and thank you to talking to you.
Perfect.
That's good. I figured we